Hi, my name is Jeremy Camp, and I'm one of the filmmakers here at the Port Orchard Film Festival in Port Orchard, Washington.
So, Jeremy, I was talking to you earlier, and you're really not just a filmmaker, but you're actually really invested into regular old-fashioned film. I'm going to grab your camera here.
Yeah.
I've seen you at the festival shooting with your Canon AE1 Classic with Portra 800.
That's right.
And that's great. Why do you like shooting on film?
Well, for stills, I like it because it makes me choose my shots I have to be way more particular about which shots I'm choosing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not taking 1,000 shots and looking at it and double checking. Oh, this is slightly off, so I take more. And also, to me, it's more of a fun experience to shoot something and then you kind of forget about it. And then when you get it processed, you see it again. It's kind of like reliving the moment twice that you don't really get with digital, in my experience.
But you also shoot Super 8, and for your actual, as a professional filmmaker, right?
Correct. Well, yeah, I started shooting Super 8 years ago, and recently the company I work for, they let me shoot part of our Mother's Day commercial on Super 8, and I shoot with it on my own for my own short films and stuff like that. I love analog. I love shooting analog.
So what is it that you like shooting Super 8? Because I believe most of the time you cut it within your digital work.
To me, it portrays like a lot of different things. So for the commercial, I used it. It made it a more of a vintagey home movie feel. A lot of our audience at the company I work at is on the older end, so their childhood memories were shot on Super 8. So I wanted to kind of recreate that look with the commercial. As far as my short film stuff, I usually use it as like a point of view perspective or someone looking back perspective, because when you look back in memory, it's not quite as clear as obviously when you're living it. So it kind of gives that like intangible memory feel.
What kind of camera do you shoot with, and what film do you shoot with?
So I usually shoot with the Kodak Vision 3. I think the camera I use is called a Canon XT5 something. Yeah, I don't know the exact name of it, but it's the original auto zoom Super 8 camera that you see everywhere. It's the pretty run-of-the-mill one.
And then how do you get your films, put into digital? How does that work?
So I digitize my films myself. So I just have the Wolverine digitizer. So I take them film to Spectra. They process it, clean it, and then I digitize it myself.
So why do you have to buy your own little $500 scanner, even if it's
Yeah.
what's the roadblock to getting a good scan?
The price, because I like to shoot on Super 8 a whole bunch, and I realize it's like $70 a roll. I usually shoot minimum like 3 rolls. The price just kind of keeps adding up with every shoot. So I wanted to, and for shoots that are less, like where that's less can be valued, I will use my personal scanner. If it's going to be a super professional shoot, then yeah, I would obviously keep it at Spectra and do it the proper way.
Okay. And what do you scan to? HD, 2K,
Yeah,
whatever?
1080p HD.
And how much does it normally cost you to do just the scanning part? Do you know?
Well, if I do it for, I have a little side hustle, scanning for people.
Right.
And I charge $25 a roll.
Okay.
Because I want to make it affordable for film students and for kids.
What do they charge you, though, at the professional lab for the full on?
At Spectra, I believe it's $70 a roll.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
All right. Great. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.